You are currently not a full-time or a part-time police officer anywhere.
Reserve.
Tell me what's wrong with it.
It's plastic.
Yeah. That's what he was displaying. And he's armed and everything.
It's one thing when cops catch criminals, but it's a whole different story when they catch one of their own.
No, you're taking lawful action to sit there and try to stop the vehicle.
But I didn't want to stop it.
You're suspended for 3 years. Apparently you got 7 suspensions. You can't be driving, man.
I'll just park the car.
Like a fake cop busted pretending to be a real officer and getting exposed in front of everyone.
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem.
Leaving.
If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from.
These are the moments when police humiliate dirty officers mid-arrest. Starting with a bizarre case where a cop arrived at an active police scene and instantly raised red flags among his fellow officers. Here's what happened next.
They asked us to come outside. I thought it was for you.
Who asked us to come outside?
I don't know. He's on the phone with him.
No, I thought I was pulled over because I thought you guys needed help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought. No, I'm confused right now, man. It's my first day back in a while. So I was out with COVID, and it was bad.
Okay.
So it's been a while since I've been back here.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was 11th time having it, and it was the worst. I had to go to the hospital, get breathing treatment.
Yeah.
It was bad. It hurt to talk.
Okay.
I'm good now. Promise.
Nice, man.
But yeah.
Right on, man.
Just getting back here this afternoon, as soon as I'm talking with the shift change and debriefing with him, they're like, this big fire, like they made it out way worse.
Oh,
what it
okay.
was, and I was like, what's going on?
No, he popped out, and I was like, dang, I thought you were like one of our detectives at first.
I know some of the guys work with the task force, but it's really with the sheriff. What do you say?
Yeah, try that way then. Well, yeah, use your best judgment. Yeah, you're on. Okay.
Yeah, I deal with more of the parole and probation than anything. With over there at the Kitsap Sheriff's Department, the detectives over there, I know more of those guys than anything out here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Right on, man. How long you been?
Well, so I retired from Baltimore City after 27 years. Came out here. It took about a year for me to end up going back into an agency. Went with Thurston at first, Thurston Sheriff's Department. There was a lot of things going on, and they wanted to put me in the jail. I was like, nah, I got better things. So, I know a lot of detectives from Edmonds, from the gang network and stuff like that. The anti-narcotics training on base every year. Guys that they're like, hey man, let's see if it gets you on. I had to go back to get the Washington Post and the RCWs.
How long you been a detective with Edmonds?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 years with the robbery. I started with robbery, and now with the gangs and intelligence.
Dang, it's pretty hardcore. Right on, man. Hey, I just gotta stop by for a sec.
My name's Stiletto, by the way.
Stiletto?
Stiletto. Yeah.
Stiletto?
It was the next day when the cops decided to follow up on the colleague they had met earlier, and they were not ready for what they uncovered about that cop.
No, didn't find it?
Sorry? No, he's going to. It's in my other bag.
Oh, okay.
He's grabbing it now.
Okay, how long have you been working for the Salvation Army?
Sorry?
How long have you been working off duty for the Salvation Army?
I'm here almost every other week.
Every other week?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I also work down at the KRM.
Okay. And what's your full name?
Mezzy Scaletta. M-E-Z-Z-Y.
That's your-
S-C-A-L-E-T-T-A.
So your first name is Mezzy?
M-E-Z-Z-Y. Correct.
And Scaletta?
S-C-A-L-E-T-T-A.
Okay, what's your middle initial?
Anthony. And 81076. As soon as he gets back, I'll... Hey, man. Yeah, it's going to be the green bag. And it's got the my wallet with the credentials and everything on the side of it. And no, upstairs. Yeah. My bad. My apologies. Thank you.
Wait, can you... Sarge, can you stay over here?
Please grab it. All right, I'll see you in a minute.
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please? I'm not familiar with the retention of this holster. Just keep your hands over there.
Can we not do this in front of everybody? I mean, really?
Yeah.
You're doing just fine keeping your hands
Okay.
on that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
no
it.
problem, man. Can I contact my command as soon as y'all are...
You have any other firearms downstairs?
No, sir.
Here's what you do. So you're not under arrest right now?
Okay.
But you're detained, okay?
Yes, sir. Wow. Can you call my...
Yeah, we can take care of all that.
Yeah.
We can take care of all that. We can make all the phone calls. It can easily be double that. All right.
And so...
His credentials.
Is it right?
What agency did you say you were with?
Edmonds?
You were with Edmonds.
Edmonds, yes. Okay.
You understand you're just being detained?
I understand the whole process. Yes, I do. Okay.
Yes, please.
Officers started collecting the suspect's personal details, carefully noting every piece of information. The air grew heavier. Each second brought them closer to the truth they had already guessed.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down from the report.
I'm sorry?
What'd you say your name was?
Measure still on it.
Is it okay if I check your credentials?
Absolutely. Can you grab my credentials
Yeah.
and everything out
Yep.
there, please?
Where is it at? In the front?
Keep it. Okay. Actually, is it hey, where the radios are?
If you while you can question, not by afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights. Not answering any questions or making any statements. You understand?
All right, turn around, face me, please. Just stand right there.
Maybe first time to have that.
So good. You ready?
I'm here now. Lester Scaletta, Sam Charles Adam Lincoln Edward Tom Adam First name Mezzy, Edward Zebra Young, middle 8 Anthony, 1976 0810.
One officer began questioning the suspect, determined to uncover why he posed as a cop. As the interrogation deepened, the suspect's confidence started to fade. Officers made it clear why he was being detained, and the tension in the room kept building. Now the real cops were wondering about the motives behind such a brazen act, but the man kept insisting he was a cop. Was all of this a big misunderstanding, or something far more sinister?
Mezzy, M-E-Z-Z-Y.
Mezzy, I'm Trevor. So, do you understand why you're detained right now or no?
I don't know
I think
why,
I
why you did doing what you're doing, but
Okay. Is it okay if I explain some of it?
Sure.
Okay. So first off, if you are a commissioned police officer in this state, you'll be taken out of cuffs, and I will formally apologize.
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Here's a couple problems though. I'm one of the supervisors in the city right now. If Salvation Army is hiring uniformed commissioned law enforcement who's going to be carrying badge, gun, vest, especially not in our agency, As far as I'm concerned,
let me just
let me
wait.
finish. Let me finish.
First
let me
of all,
finish.
I did not have a weapon on while I was on duty, and
Okay.
I was leaving. I'm off duty. I was leaving.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
just
number
let
one.
him explain.
Okay,
Let him explain.
Sure, go ahead.
So if you're us, and especially if you're law enforcement, you understand. We see a guy with a detective badge, police badge. I think there's a SWAT badge somewhere.
Yeah.
On there as well, right? In our jurisdiction, and we haven't been notified that hey, Salvation Army's got armed law enforcement, and that's not true. You might have just been going from your employment to your car. However, when we came across you, right, you're uniformed and armed. When we came across you, that's an accurate statement. So the concern is, especially because we weren't given notification, right?
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem.
Leaving.
With that. Well, it's Mezzi, right?
Correct.
Here's the problem with that. You're leaving. Even if you're leaving, Salvation Army, this is the #1 crime hotspot in the entire city for us.
I know this.
Let me
Okay, I'm a retired Baltimore City.
Okay.
27 years. I come out here.
Then
Okay,
let
you
me
know what I mean?
talk.
I get it.
Then let me
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Well, I think we're getting our wires crossed a little bit, because what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I understand that you're just leaving if you're off duty. But if you know that this is the highest crime area, right? If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from, because it's going to make us think some things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer. That's why you're detained. We get all that checked out, and you know what? This might be an error for their bosses and our bosses, because if this is all true, right, and we weren't, and we just weren't notified, that's what could have solved this, is an email saying, hey, just so you know, there's a guy, he's law enforcement, he's being hired off duty at Salvation Army, you may see him come and go from the parking lot. That's what we'd say. Sounds good. We've heard nothing.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about this? No. Have you heard anything about this?
So we might have called Edmonds last night.
The sheriff?
What?
We might have called Edmonds PD last night.
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Yeah.
Say it again?
Yeah,
You're not on the payroll.
we called
of
Edmonds last
PD.
night. Is it okay if I go through this?
Yes,
to,
please.
To find your stuff?
And then I can. Hold on.
There's
Oh, that's not my bag. That's no, it's the one with the Gatorade.
Suddenly, one of the cops brought up a fact about the man that seemed to startle him a little, and when officers asked permission to search the man's vehicle, but his response only muddied the water further.
You don't have to worry about.
well, I'm talking about the offense where you were arrested in Baltimore City.
Me?
In 2015.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
Never been arrested. Never once.
Never. Never been arrested.
So when I search you in our police database, and your name and date of birth come back with an incident in 2015 with the District of Columbia, which is obviously Washington, D.C.
That's DC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said no. Go, take me on Apis right now. Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Say it again. No, it's the plastic bag.
Plastic clear
Yeah.
bag?
No, it's the black bag.
The black plastic bag.
Yeah.
They said that you would took that down to your car.
Can we check my vehicle? Can you check?
Absolutely. If you wanna search,
you guys could do it. Go ahead.
He's giving us consent to search the vehicle.
Look for the bag.
Where's your key at?
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a black plastic bag. It's got some Gatorade in it,
Right.
and it's got my wallet.
I just want to confirm you're giving us the consent to search the vehicle. I just want to hear from you, yes or no. Are you giving us consent to search the vehicle?
What, y'all are going to tear my vehicle apart?
We're going to search the vehicle.
Oh, we're respectful.
We're not gonna like.
We're done. All right. We're done. No,
No, okay.
you're not going to tear my vehicle up. No.
Okay.
Apply for a search warrant. Do what you got to do.
Inclined to do so. 466, please start up for evidence and contact.
Okay.
Officers reached out to the suspect's workplace to report his actions. His boss was caught off guard, completely unaware of what had happened.
Right.
Yeah. And then furthermore, today he was carrying a firearm. It was unloaded. He's a convicted felon. He can't have a firearm. So he's going to jail today for criminal impersonation of the second degree and unlawful possession of a firearm.
Yeah.
So you guys are saying.
So she gave us her phone number. I gave her the case number, so she calls asking.
Would it be possible for me to get a card? Or
Yeah, I'll give you a case number with a card. Do you mind if I get your info?
absolutely, it's Xavier.
You said you're a supervisor with Stevens Group.
Yes, so he does security for us here at the Salvation Army.
Do you know how long he's been working for you guys?
I would say maybe 3 months, roughly.
3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that he was a commissioned law enforcement officer?
Not as pronounced. He just said he did work. He worked with detectives or something about like an emergency response team of some sort. Like
He kind of uses sort of vague language.
Well, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Oh wow. I don't know what to say.
Are you serious?
My guy,
At 7-Eleven? Who is that with the staff?
Yeah, he's kicking him out of the apartment. That was according to the custodian here.
The suspect was charged with criminal impersonation of the second degree and unlawful possession of a firearm. If, in this case, the suspect's actions were dangerous, the next case would leave you stunned. The shocking events about to unfold demanded attention. Before that, if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Next up is a man who took an oath to serve and protect, but ended up attacking his own wife. Here's what happened when cops were called.
What's going on, man? You got an argument with your wife? Huh? You got an argument with your girl? I don't know who's there.
yeah, wife.
What happened? What's going on?
23.
Yeah, go in. Long story short, with the kids, we were going through some issues. Long story short, she wants to call us split. Things don't make sense. It's all about financial problems, to be honest with you. She doesn't have a job, so she's been trying to find one. I tried to tell her, let's go out with the kids, whatever, so we took the kids out. Well, I took the kids out. Came back, brought food. And man, I can show you all the messages. It's just...
We got in a dispute. We got in a fight.
Okay, what is it over?
Arguments. I always just want to, I don't want to be with him anymore. He's always acting this way whenever whenever I'm depressed or something, I always have to be good. When I feel like some sort of way, he starts acting out.
Okay, what actually
He
happened?
broke the door. He broke yesterday, the front door. He punched the deal with this one, and I'm tired of the kids seeing.
At first, officers were unsure what had actually happened. Gradually, the pieces of the truth started to surface.
I'm not going to tell you
I get you. I get you.
You know, I know she's going to say whatever. But, long story short, I don't really get it, bro. Your wife can tell you, I want to go have fun. So then she literally tells you, I want to go have fun with, somebody else. And then I'm like, okay, fine. Sometimes you catch me at good moments. I'm understanding. The next, it's bad. So it's I don't know where to put my anger, So I put my anger, and yeah, fine. I break a door, break a couple, break a wall.
It's better than the other.
Right,
gotcha.
right. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
trying to say. So a couple times, yeah. So literally right now, bro, I can do a cheeseburger at her.
What? Okay, so what actually happened today? What is the argument over?
The argument is he says it's money. It's not money. I'm stressed because I've been trying to find a job. I've been trying to
So it's work related.
I have a lot of issues building up. My family, this and that. So today I wanted to stay in bed. He took the kids and I got to a point in my life that I feel like I need to restart. I need to because it's just so much problems. So I cannot give a little bit of attitude. I cannot anything. That he starts. That he always ends up being very aggressive. Very aggressive.
When you say very aggressive, what do you mean?
He normally breaks walls, breaks the door, breaks.
Okay, well, I'm talking about as far as where you're concerned. You guys are physical today?
Yeah.
Okay, when you say physical, how?
We were eating here. and then he hit me with the bag.
The husband denied any wrongdoing. He had claims of his own. Now the question was, who was telling the truth and who was embellishing it?
The Donald's fucking cheeseburger.
It didn't get. I mean, it was a verbal. Was it a verbal argument?
It gets verbal, and obviously it gets really bad because I fucking punched the fucking door and shit like that.
I mean, and so there's nothing. You know what it's like. There's nothing wrong with punching a wall. It's always better to punch a wall.
Right, but in her eyes, I know it's bad. And I'm not trying to make it bad for him. I promise you, man, it's been 8 years. I'm trying to be understanding. But, like, I tell her, it's like, yeah, okay, so if you're broke, why does that tell you, okay, you want to go have fun with somebody else? We can break up right now. You can go and you go have fun with somebody else.
Right.
But you're still broke. It still doesn't change your situation.
Right. It's not going to change anything.
So I'm literally trying, I told her, you do realize you're literally turning me in just to go have fun. We can go have fun. Yes, I'm always working, but I'm working because there's a financial, I'm trying to fucking pay the bills.
Right.
So, bro, I'm working every overtime, every fucking detail, every thing.
It gets frustrating. Trust me, bro. Nah, I understand. Especially when you're working a lot, you only got the house, and it's just you by yourself financially, and it's hard. Especially you don't really got time to be home because you're always working because the other person is.
Like I'm home. No, because like I slap in the face. I took off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday to tomorrow. I have a Dolphins game to go work, a detail. But I took off these 3 days literally to go spend the time with her. Gotcha. And like literally, she tells me last night, "Oh, I'm gonna go out with some guy, whatever." And I'm like, "Bro, I can show you." It caught me at a good moment because I'm like, "Okay, fine." Like I'm trying to be understanding, but then at night, not that she went out, she ended up just going to the gym because the guy said no, whatever. But then at night, you tell me we have a spare room, so I'm sleeping in the spare room. Oh, come.
Meanwhile, the wife made a wild claim, the validity of which remains to be seen. But as the conversation progressed, evidence started to become evident.
In the argument, he hit you with the bag, or you hit him with the bag, or
no, he threw
the bag.
He said it was just like it really didn't hurt me. He said it was just, but I felt like he was yelling. I have things of him yelling at me, like I was literally like eating, and then like it always happens. He's like, oh, they never do anything to him. Okay. He threw the bag, but he went like this. That's when I got the sword and I threw it to him.
Okay, so you threw the sword at him. Let me see where. I'm trying to see where it is.
And then he started grabbing me.
The suspect kept trying to convince the cops that he was a good husband, yet doubts lingered as the investigation pressed on.
Trust me, I understand completely. My wife wasn't working. I'm on OT right now, so trust me.
I wake up, give this girl coffee, make her breakfast almost every day, bro. Get the baby prepared, take her to the daycare, go to work, repeat the process, come home, pick up the baby from the daycare. The other two boys do not prom because they're in summer. If not, they'll be going to school right back here. It's like, I'm doing everything.
How many kids you guys got? 2? 3?
We have one in common. Mm-hmm. She has her boy, I have my boy, so I got 3 kids. Okay. Like, I don't know what to do.
I get you, bro. Just take it easy right now, man. Just take it easy. Let me, you got your, is this car registered to you?
No, they're actually both registered to her.
Okay.
I sold my truck. I sold my watches. I sold everything.
Alright. Got you.
And then you want to tell me, oh, I want it.
The cops found the smoking gun they were looking for, one that left no doubt about what had actually taken place and who was at fault.
This has become because you want to be independent, because you want to be stress-free, because you have a finance issue. Just you still can't give me a hint. We can break up. You can live in your own place. You tell me, how does money tell you to leave me? There's no way. This didn't happen.
You concentrate on the nice part. That's whatever you said.
What nice part? That's what you put?
No. I don't trust you. That's why I'm leaving you. I don't trust you.
3 years ago?
I know, not from 3 years. I don't trust you. The damage you did too much. That's why I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you because I'm done.
3 years ago?
Yes.
clean system. I earned my right. Yeah, you want to tell me?
I took you someone when I was pregnant. And you abandoned your pregnant girl.
What the you do when I was out there working? You boy.
No, I don't know.
No, why you everyone behind my back?
No one.
You were you worked the
I didn't
every
fuck no one.
What you doing me in the bar? Oh, let's go to your car. Here's to Puerto Rico. Let me What did you do? I didn't deserve that. But I did it. What you do means nothing.
You didn't deserve that? What the hell you did when we first started? And my friends saw you. Now my friends saw you naked because you decided to go speak at the
The suspect was charged with domestic violence. If you thought in this case the suspect was dangerous, the next one would show just how far a threat to law enforcement could go. The upcoming events promise to shock everyone. Next up is a New Mexico state trooper who spotted an Albuquerque police unit speeding and weaving through traffic. He activated his lights and initiated a traffic stop.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's the hurry?
I'm just in my way to work. I have like 11 minutes left.
Yeah, you have 9 minutes left?
Yeah, I
Okay.
go in at 12.
Okay, and also, you're not staying in your lane.
I'm sorry, boss. I have a low tire. That's all it is.
Come back here and talk to me real quick.
Yeah.
Come back here.
Yep.
Over here. Yeah, so you're doing so stand right here.
Yep.
So did you even see me on the freeway?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Okay. You didn't see me at all?
No, sir.
You didn't see me at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, were you doing a buck 12 and I turned around? I actually saw you in the median. I turned around and I've been chasing you probably since the 2:12-ish.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, do you do a favor? You have your weapon on you, right?
What's that?
You have your weapon on you?
Yes, sir.
Let's put it in your car real quick.
Okay.
And your taser. Come back here.
Yes, sir.
Over here. When does shift start?
12, sir.
12? Okay, start here. So, Mr. Hernandez, where are you coming from?
Las Lunas.
Where do you live at in Las Lunas?
What's that?
Where do you live at?
Hunting Ranch.
Hunting Ranch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hernandez, like everybody, I told you to put your gun away. Okay,
Yes,
I'll be flat out honest with you. Okay, one, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
Two, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Honestly, can I show you why?
Well, you can tell me why.
It's because I don't have my other light or my other key, and so my other key like me up because I don't have my other key in the ignition, and so it's pulling on my belt. That's why. Like, I can show you, sir.
So that's why you can't stay in one lane?
No.
Okay, no. I asked you why can't you stay in one lane?
Because I'm trying to log on to all my stuff and everything like that.
Okay. So when did you start logging into it?
Honestly, I can show you. Like, I've been trying to log on and doing all my other stuff. That's the only reason.
Mr. Hernandez, when did you last drink alcohol?
Yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes real quick.
Okay.
Put your toes together.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about flashing lights. What time yesterday?
Probably 12.
12 midnight or
noon?
12 noon?
With doubts lingering in the air, the cop decided to conduct several tests. Was this a case of nervousness or something far more sinister at play here?
Okay, same drill. Put your heel and toes together.
Yes, sir.
Is that your sides?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip. Don't move your head. Don't look at my knuckle, look at my fingertip, okay? Ready? On the fingertip. Okay, same thing, I'm going to go up and down. On the fingertip. Okay, Mr. Hernandez, 2 more quick tests. We'll possibly get you on your way. Any problems walking, bouncing, or turning?
I mean, just boost, but nothing crazy.
Okay. Those are what you use every single day?
Yeah, relatively. I changed the.
And count out loud so I can hear you. Also, once you start this test, don't stop it until you've completed it, and don't forget to heel the toe.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, sir.
You feel understand what I want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Next up will be step number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, turn and face me. Heels and toes together. Hands on your sides.
Can we do it on the other side of your unit? It's super windy.
What's that?
Can we do the other test on the side of your unit?
No, we're state police. Everything's done in our front.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's super windy.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
I did the test.
Okay.
Okay. So,
No, I'm just saying that.
Okay.
The next one.
You gotcha. Okay, come over with me. Can you count backwards?
Yes, sir.
Count backwards from the number 58 to 43 backwards.
Yes, sir.
Don't sing them. Don't sing them.
Don't sing them?
Yeah, just count backwards.
Okay. 58, 57, 56, or sorry, 40 or 58 to where?
43.
43, okay. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 44, 45, 44, 43.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The alphabet.
Yes, sir.
Starting with the letter H as in Henry, stopping at the letter R as in Robert. Recite them forward. Don't sing them.
H star.
H star.
HIJKLMNOPQR.
Okay. Unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay. Go and take up your.
The suspect officer struggled to follow the test instructions, clearly impaired to some degree. But will he get a slap on the wrist, or will he actually face consequences? Let's find out.
Did you have your phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Get your phone.
Okay. Do I need anything else?
No.
Okay.
Oh, do you have a t-shirt? Do you have a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Let's check out the APD.
Okay.
Go. Okay, look back there. Front of these. Face front of my police car? Yep. Let go of your hands. Mr. Hernandez? I thought that's what they said, Mr. Callas.
Oh, that's my shirt. That's my partner. I wear his shirt.
Okay.
It's just because his shirt fits better.
Okay. So, Mr. Hernandez, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something very important. You are now under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The next Compact Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who's available at the hospital, or a physician of your own choice to perform additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by law enforcement agency, which is us, the New Mexico State Police. Mr. Hernandez, do you agree to take our test? At which time I'm asking for a breath test.
No, sir.
Okay, sir, I can't afford you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your next driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court for driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence if you have refused to be tested. Furthermore, you'll be charged with aggravated DWI, which you know. With that in mind, do you want to submit to a breath test?
No, sir.
Do you feel turn around this way? Open your mouth. Lift your tongue. Open your mouth. It's now 12:06. Okay. And I'll take the phone from you, and then we'll call your sergeant. I gotta call my lieutenants anyway. What's that?
Police officer Jordan Hernandez faced charges of aggravated DWI, driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, speeding, and failing to maintain a traffic lane. His trial is ongoing, and his employment with the APD remains under review. Up next is a suspect who crossed a completely unacceptable line. In 2023, a former cop noticed a vehicle flashing red and blue lights, attempting a traffic stop on the highway. Alarmed, he called 911 to report the suspicious behavior.
I am Deputy Green with San Luis Insurance Office. You can see your license, registration, proof, and insurance. So we for the stop, so we're getting calls saying that you were flashing people with red and blue lights and doing about 90.
Sir?
Do you have the lights installed in the vehicle?
No, I have a radar detector. I don't have it on there. We're from Austin, Texas. My insurance here.
And what about just the registration? Or that's part of the windshield stuff?
Yes, sir. We're from Austin, Texas.
Officers spoke with the former cop, carefully collecting his side of the story. Every detail he shared added more tension to the unfolding investigation.
Yeah, no problem. So, you're just driving and he just ended up...
So, I drive past him, and then he passes me, and I drive past him, and then he passes me, and I'm going, this is annoying.
Yeah.
So, and being a former cop, I'm like, I don't really want anybody, like, swirling or hovering, so I just give it some gas, and they go up. He catches up to me, and I'm like, this is weird. So then it keeps going, and I'm taking phone calls. I run a couple companies now.
Yeah.
I left PD in 14. I've been doing my own, right? That's all of our dream, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So my side gigs turned into some, so I'm answering phone calls. I bought this car for my son. You know, I'm driving to Utah to go visit my daughter. Just chill. I got nowhere to be.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Más tranquilo, man. I'm like, chill. But this dude keeps following me and doing weird shit. I'm like, I don't like this. Then he passes me, and he's like this. He put red and blue lights on. Like, he's got, I think, the little center mount on his dash. In his windshield.
Okay.
He had the angled ones that snug up to the lens. Like, when I was undercover, that's what I had. And he was like, blue, blue. Like, I'm looking at the lights. I'm looking behind me. I was like, is that a 34? That's a cop? What am I talking? What is he talking about? And I'm like, so I pull over, and he gets alongside me and goes like this.
Like pump the brakes or whatever?
Yeah, full. You've been driving, speeding, passing.
Doing the same thing the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, and then my next move was just going to be stop on the side of the road and let him have his thing, right? But then I was like,
dude, something ain't right, dude. It's not sitting right with me.
Yeah.
And so if he's gonna like use his lights or use lights and he's not a cop, I'm like kind of. One of my daughters driving through here, and
Yeah, no.
do you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
But if your mom, or you know what I mean, like
No, yeah,
that's how
definitely.
my brain starts
Start
working.
processing
I
it
was
like
like,
that, for sure.
and I'm like this. Okay, call.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. None of us really want to be that dude, but it's like I was uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
If he's 30, if he's law enforcement, it checks out. Great.
I don't think he is.
So that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you mind if I get your information?
No.
He has something mounted there, but I don't know what it is. So
Yeah, it was red and
we'll
blue.
look into it.
It's 2 bars, a red and blue. It was like flashing.
Flashing.
So I pull over, and he doesn't pull me over.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, maybe he's a Fed or something, a courier or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he passes me, and he's like this, telling me to slow down and stuff. I was like, cool, like I don't know.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Officers confronted the suspect once more, pressing him about his actions on the road. They gave him a chance to be honest, heightening the tension as the truth awaited.
What did you have mounted right here?
I used to have a radar detector.
Okay. So where did that go? Because you just had something mounted up here.
No, I used to have one up there.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Why would we be receiving complaints that somebody's saying that you were flashing red and blues at them?
Flashing red and blues. I don't have red and blue lights, sir.
You don't have any. So they're just seeing stuff.
That's not me, sir. I'm not. I have kids in my car.
Okay, so
we're going to Colorado.
So this is what we got. We got a complaint from an individual saying that a black Tahoe with a grill in front of it, Texas license, male with a long beard and cowboy hat with a dog in the back, came up behind him and flashed red and blues at him. This vehicle looks like a police vehicle, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me with that?
I agree with you.
Okay, so why would he? And then he said that it was mounted in the center of your dash, right below your mirror, where you previously had something mounted, right?
I don't have anything, sir.
I'm just saying. That's exactly where he's saying that it was mounted, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, if I'm driving down the road, do you think that I'm going to pay any mind to suction cups in the middle of somebody's vehicle? How would I know that you ever had anything mounted there? Unless something drew my attention to that specific location, right? So, do you just want to be honest with me, or what's going on?
I don't have it. I don't have anything that's. I used to have my radar detector.
Well, it seems fairly easy to take something down from there.
Yes.
And so, if I was somebody that was doing that, I would be worried about impersonating a law enforcement officer. And if I have anything mounted up to it, I would just take it down.
Yes, sir. I understand what you're saying. I don't have anything.
So the person that described.
Officers reviewed the incident and decided on further actions against the suspect. They then explained the situation and the next steps to him.
All right, so a couple things here. So I need a good address from you. Is it going to be the one that's here on the license?
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a good mailing address?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're very lucky today that you're not going to jail for impersonating a police officer. So you are going to receive a criminal summons. So they're going to mail you a copy, stuff like that. You're going to have to go to court for it. Okay? So with that,
You can't get back up here. It's a different state.
That's going to be, you're going to have to get up here for it.
They also do video conferences and stuff like that. Here's the thing, man. First off, it's never good to start off with me with a lie, right? Just be straight up and honest with me and I'll work with you, okay? If it's merely to move traffic out of your way, some stupid reason like that, then okay, just tell me, you know what I'm saying?
And so the second thing, so you need you to hand me that light bar, so that's going to get logged into evidence. So it is going with me today. All right? So in the future, definitely do not be mounting anything like this up in the windows, because the next time you will go to jail for impersonating an officer. So I'll be back. I'm going to get all this information typed in, and then you'll be free to go after that, all right?
The suspect received a court notice for impersonating a police officer. If you thought this suspect acted wrongly, the next one took it to a whole new level, trying to save himself in shocking ways. What happens when a cop thinks he is above the law? You get this Sandusky officer.
Proof insurance. I don't have my driver's license on me. I'm Officer Gauchi.
Yeah.
Sandusky PD.
Yeah. The reason why I'm stopping you is I got you doing 75 and a 55.
Was I going that fast?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You have your driver's license on you?
I don't have it on me.
You don't have it on you?
No.
Okay.
Officers ordered the suspect to take a field sobriety test to check if he was fit to drive, but then a concerning detail emerged that made the responding officer use caution before proceeding.
No, sir.
No.
Just, I had a couple.
You had a couple?
That's about it.
Okay. All right. You want to take a field sobriety test for me?
No.
No? Okay. You want to take a PBT for me?
No.
No? Okay. Car and park?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, step out of the car. You don't have your weapon on you or anything like that, do you?
No, sir.
No? Okay. I'm going to come back to my vehicle.
It's in the center console.
It's in the center console?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do have one?
It's in the center console. I'm the police officer.
Right, I understand that, but I don't know if you have one on you or not is what I'm asking.
It's not on
Not on
me,
you, it's in the
no.
center console. Okay, back here to my cruiser, please.
Okay.
Is it loaded?
Well, yeah, I'm a cop.
I understand that, but I mean, I don't know if you got one in the pipe or not, or if you got it, the ammo separated from it, or what's going on with it. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I'm a police officer, so yeah, I would have one in the pipe.
Right, I understand that. But not everyone always carries it with ammo in it. I don't know where you're coming from or what's going on. I'm just asking questions. Because I'm going to retrieve it. And I just want to know if it's loaded or not.
It's in the center console and it is loaded.
Okay. Okay.
Like it would be if I was a police officer, so yeah.
Right. Okay. All right, come back here. Back to my back door, please.
All right.
I'm just going to make sure you have no weapons on you.
No, it's in the center console.
Right. I'm just going to make sure. There. You coming from work or something?
No.
No? You just got your badge on you?
Right.
Have a seat.
Can I ask why I'm being put in the backseat of the car?
You've been drinking. You're just told me that you're in possession of a loaded firearm. I'm separating you from the vehicle where the firearm is at.
Right, and I'm a police officer.
Right, I understand that, and you've been drinking.
Well, but you haven't determined whether I'm like intoxicated or not.
You've been drinking.
Right.
The suspect ignored the instructions, believing his status as a cop put him above the law. His defiance only intensified the tension on the scene.
I got you doing 75.
Well,
you have
first
a loaded.
of all, I haven't admitted that I'm drinking.
No, you did up there at the car. You said you had a couple drinks.
Okay.
Okay. You have a loaded firearm in the car on top of all of this. I'm asking you to have a seat while I investigate this OVI and everything else that's involved. I know who you are and I understand, but I still don't have a choice. I have to address the situation as you're anyone else.
Okay.
Watch your toes.
Oh, we'll take care of that, alright?
Okay. I have not Mirandized him yet.
Okay. You gotta do that.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know where I'm at.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, Ken. Hi. Let's go.
The suspect kept insisting he wasn't drunk, though his condition was obvious. Finally, he reluctantly agreed to take the field sobriety test. Will the results prove his innocence or reveal his guilt?
And I hear an argue on the side of the road.
Well, no, I am going to argue because this is, and I can guarantee you that I'm not slurred.
All right.
This is my career that
All
you're talking about.
And I understand that. It's not, that brings him no pleasure. I promise you that, okay? It brings him zero pleasure.
Oh.
All right. And me the same. Me the same, Ken. All right?
Fine. I'll take this Philip sobriety
All right.
test.
And
Give me the Phil.
I'll give him a better idea where we're at, okay, Ken?
Because this is
Go ahead and cut your front overhead lights, and we'll come over here. I do have 5, 6
We're going to go to the front of my cruiser.
So we don't have the flashing lights right there, okay, Ken?
Okay. Go ahead and put your feet together, arms down at your side. Do you have any vision problems? Do you wear any glasses or contacts or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. Can you see the tip of my pen right here where my finger is? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to follow the tip of my pen right here where my finger is with your eyes and only your eyes. Do you understand my instructions?
Yep.
Don't move your head.
You're not doing it right.
Don't move your head.
You're not doing it right.
You could raise it a bit there, Ben. Now he's tall. There you go.
Do you have any...
Officers pressed on with the sobriety test, watching closely as the suspect struggled. Each step brought them closer to the truth.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Do you have any injuries that prevent you from standing on one leg for approximately 30 seconds?
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to have you come over here a little bit more, back into the roadway. Okay. Put your feet together, put your arms down at your side. When I tell you to begin, you're going to lift a leg, whichever leg you choose. You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to point your toe forward so that's parallel with the ground. Then you're going to begin to count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on and so forth until the 30 seconds are up. Do you understand my instructions?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you a demonstration. Arms out on my side, raise my foot, point it, toe down, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, and so on. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, you may begin.
Two, 3, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 2008, 2009, 2010. That was once.
Okay.
The suspect was arrested for his actions, and the man's response left the cops speechless.
What's up, Ken? Ken, come on, bud. Let's just take care of this now. Let's get it over. Okay.
Just put me in handcuffs.
Alright. Let's do it in the front, brother.
Ken, we're going to do this in the front.
Ken, in the front, brother. So you can make a phone call. We can get who we need to get on the phone.
I don't have phone. I don't have anything. Just put me in the handcuffs. Just fuck it.
Ken, I know. Alright. Ken, I know. Alright. I can call somebody. Either one of your brothers from the department.
Anyone.
Just let
I don't have anybody.
Okay. Alright, buddy. Calm down. Calm down, man. Come on. Let's go get this over with, alright? Come on, what's brother? We got you, buddy. Come on.
Officers escorted the suspect into the police cruiser for transport to the station. The tension remained high as the ride marked the start of the official process. The man was charged with DUI and reckless driving. Coming up next is a monstrous act by a man engaged in infidelity. On August 13th, 2018, officers rushed to a scene where a woman was not responding to the door. Upon arrival, the cops found the concerned neighbors who called the cops.
How you guys doing? What's that? Do you remember me? Yeah. Hey man, how you been?
Hi.
You Nicole?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on?
So my friend, we were out of town for a business trip this weekend.
All right.
And I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well. And she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to let me know if she needed me to take her. She's got 2 little girls. And she was very distraught over the weekend, wasn't eating normally or drinking, and we kept trying to force it on her because she's pregnant. Her husband and her supposedly are separating, but she didn't know this. She thought they were just having issues. He disclosed that to me today. Because I called him and I was like, have you talked or heard from Shanann since she left for work this morning? Because I can't get a hold of her. I've called, I've texted. Her car's in the garage. Her shoes she wears every single day are by the front door.
She only has one vehicle?
No, they only have the one vehicle in his work truck.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. There's not a...
The girls and went on a play date, but they're 4 and 2. She went on a play date. Why wouldn't she take in a car? They're both in car seats. And she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and she didn't go to the doctor's appointment.
Okay. No answer on the phone. Husband's on his way.
Supposedly, but he said that 30 minutes ago when I called him again, and he said there's 45 minutes out still. And I know the code to the door.
You do?
I do, but there's a thing on it. There's a, no, it'll, even Chris knows you can do it. There's a, they have the thing flipped up here.
Oh. What about the garage door?
I don't
Is
know.
there... do you mind calling him and seeing if we can get a passcode to this and get me permission to go in?
Okay.
I'm just gonna check the back, see if I can see anything. Right. I just want to look in all the windows, make sure I don't see anything out of... Do they?
Officers knocked on the door repeatedly while questioning the neighbors who had seen the woman that day. Tension grew as they awaited any sign from inside.
Because it could be grandparents came and picked them up. You know, it could be a lot of things. She left her phone's dead. No, I mean...
It's different rules, but they're all about
Yeah, you've got your Fourth Amendment rights to the house.
Yep.
I can't violate that. That's why. No, not, I mean, if I saw her laying on the ground, something like that.
Saw signs of a fight or anything.
Kids were, I could get a hold of the kids. No, mom's not answering. I got nothing right now though. How you doing? You seen your neighbors today? No? Okay. Oh, we're just trying to get a hold of her. Felt like she wasn't feeling too good and pregnant, and they're just concerned.
No, I know he works in the oil field, but he's on certain days and off for...
You didn't see her today though, any outside or anything? Okay.
That's not it.
Right.
No, but to be honest with you, that's out of the ordinary. Usually when it's not out, usually doesn't come out.
Officers obtained the woman's husband's number and questioned him about her whereabouts. He revealed he was already on his way home, adding a tense pause to the scene.
Hey Chris, Officer Coonrod for the police department. Pretty good. So, do you have any idea where your wife is? Okay. Right. Well, my concern is her car's here. They're saying she is diabetic. I don't want her, if she's upstairs and can't respond. Okay. About how far out are you? Okay. All right. Thanks. Dispatch rec 981. He states medical. This female is diabetic. Unknown if she is home though. Husband is on his way. He said like 5 minutes. So he's about here.
The woman's husband finally arrived and checked the vehicle, searching for any sign of her. Officers pressed on, determined to uncover the full truth of what had happened.
Mind if I come in, Chris? Okay. You checked upstairs? She's not there. I just want to make sure she's not passed out somewhere. Is she diabetic? You mind if I look around? Go ahead. Okay, thanks. Oh, you're fine. Oh, you're fine.
With the woman missing from her home, officers turned to nearby CCTV footage. Every frame became crucial in piecing together her whereabouts.
So it doesn't show her walking into the house. If she would have walked by, we would have saw him. That's funny. Okay. The other dogs. They see all these people coming in, they're like, what is going on? Yeah. You know it's still live because it's 5 minutes.
How long does it typically record for?
30 seconds, I believe, at a time. But this is at 148, and then the next one I have is at 5 whatever. So nothing, no cars came through, because I guarantee with the headlights, it picked up the headlights automatically.
And my business said that at 5.
Officers questioned the husband again as doubts began to rise as they pieced together conflicting accounts.
Did you tell your mother-in-law that she went to a friend's today? Yeah? What friend?
I went to a friend's house, so that's all I knew.
Who was she supposed to go to?
That's all she told me. She said she's going to a friend's house to take the kids.
When did she tell you that?
This morning, when we were talking about 4 or 5 o'clock.
The detective arrived at the scene and immediately began the investigation. Every detail gathered added to the mounting tension of the case.
I mean, you can do that now. There's no reason. I mean, as far as like walking through fields and stuff like that,
I mean like a hospital.
you can do that now. If you guys want to start that, there's no reason you can do that right now.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, but the other things I'm going to do is give a little more detail as far as digging into friends and addresses and things like that. But by all means, you have to want to call hospitals and hotels even, so she's checked in anywhere, whatever. But all right, I'll start with the friends list of maybe friends either one of you know about. So
I called everybody that I know that she would call and talk to.
Okay.
She has one of those numbers.
I've got some of these. Okay. Want to talk? Here we go.
What about bank account checking into that? Do we need account numbers or anything, or have him call?
Yeah, find any credit cards. That's why I was asking about the credit cards if they're any missing. None of yours are missing either.
Cash? She usually carry cash with her, or no? Still in there.
With mounting suspicion against the husband, he was questioned the following day regarding the disappearances. Chris shared his version of events, offering details about his family's whereabouts. His story left investigators questioning the truth.
If you could think of anything that we could do to find them, what would it be?
I mean, everything that I've exhausted so far is like people that have car seats, because she left the car seats. And she would never just, I mean, Bella could sit in a regular booster chair that because she's about that time. Celeste isn't quite there yet, but all the people that I know that have cars, I mean, they've contacted me. I mean, unless it's, I mean, there's definitely a chance there's somebody I don't know. Being a guy or a girl, I mean, and she has plenty of friends through like direct sales that I've never met that could have a kid that they come and just say, hey, you know, let's go, like just back up in the back, put them in, let's go. But I wouldn't have the name, I wouldn't know who they are. Okay. And this is like, that's what's driving me nuts. It's like when I told the news crew, like if she's out there, like just come home. like if someone has her, or like not just has her, but she's at somebody's house and she's just decompressing, it's time to come back. Because now this is real.
Okay.
This has gone to a different level.
Absolutely. Okay. Do you have an inkling of if it's good or bad?
Yesterday, I would have thought that she was safe and it was good that she would come home. Today, it's more on the other side. I don't think that she would let it get this far if she was just decompressing somewhere. I mean, she's not talking to anybody. As far as, I mean, people that have reached out to me that I haven't talked to in like a year that are friends with her. Like one of her like best friends, Judy, lives in Florida.
The detective grew skeptical of Chris's story and pressed him for the truth about his family. Chris continued to weave lies, hiding the truth.
We have no idea where she is or the kids. I promise you that I had nothing to do with any of that.
Are you telling me the truth?
I'm sorry.
Why should I believe you?
Because I'm a very trustworthy person, and the people that do know me, they know how I'm a calm person. I am not an argumentative person. I am a person that's never going to be abusive or physical in any kind of relationship. I will never harm my kids. I will never harm my wife. I mean, you can talk to any of my friends, any of her friends. They know me. They know I'm a low-key guy that's quiet. I'm not about confrontation. I'm not about anything that elevates to that level. I mean, like if someone like yells at me, screams at me, I just take it and I just try to get it by the wayside and get it back to where it's just a cool conversation to where like none of that gets to that height. Because I am not that person. I've never been that person.
Okay. You can imagine it's my job. Okay. And I told you that tonight, we would talk about things and might offend you, you know that we have to get to the bottom of this.
Oh.
You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you take a polygraph? Sure. Okay.
Later, police learned that Watts was having an affair when investigators went through his phone records. When pressured with this fact, Watt finally admitted to killing his entire family. Watts was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, unlawful termination of a pregnancy, and 3 counts of tampering with a human body. On November 19th, Watts was sentenced to 5 life sentences, 3 consecutive and 2 concurrent, without the possibility of parole. He received an additional 48 years for terminating Shanann's pregnancy, and 36 years for tampering with a body. Before we end, here's a case from Ohio. Cops were called to a parking lot where multiple witnesses claimed an officer was making inappropriate remarks against pedestrians. When cops arrived at the location, they found that the man was impersonating an officer and was trying to solicit favors from women. He was immediately arrested. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.